is an ancient land full of legends. A land of unimaginable beauty and one of the greatest mystery, where giving without remembering is a way of life. Welcome to Jordan.
Amman, the capital of Jordan, is ancient and one of the oldest continuously inhabited cities in the world. Until now, it's full of life, with a variety of shops, local cafes and restaurants, and of course, street vendors selling everything they can. Crowds in the streets and bargaining. Here you can simply feel the Middle Eastern spirit. My friends and I stopped by the local restaurant Hashem, which serves traditional Arabic food. One of their best and most famous dishes is falafel and hummus, and honestly, the best I have eaten so far. After a delicious meal, we are ready for further exploration at the city. We visited the local shops in the area, interacted with the locals, and prayed at one of the oldest mosques in Amman, the Grand Husseini Mosque. Local people here are extremely friendly and welcoming, showing us some of their handicrafts and the way they are made. The next location is the Roman Theatre with about 6,000 seats, which is incredibly preserved. From there, we go all the way to the Amman Citadel, from where there's a panoramic view of the city. This historical place includes a 1,700-meter wall dating back to the Bronze Age, the legendary Temple of Hercules, and the Umayyad Palace. With so many significant landmarks located at one side, the Amman Citadel is arguably one of the best places to visit in Amman. And the view is simply breathtaking. Our next locations are two biblical sites. The places we are going to visit are definitely unique, and I'm pretty much excited about it. The first destination is Mount Nebo, which is about 40 kilometers from Amman. It's mentioned in the Bible as the place where Moses was granted a view of the Promised Land before his death. On the top of the hill there is the serpent statue, the viewing platform with the view on the Promised Land, and the Moses Memorial Church. This place is absolutely gorgeous and spiritual. Overlooking the Promised Land, Mount Nebo is one of the most moving places in this country. About 40 kilometers further downhill, we come to another biblical site, a place known as the birthplace of Christianity.
We're visiting Bethany beyond the Jordan, the site where Jesus Christ was baptized. Okay?
We had a short minibus ride and a few minutes walk to the original baptism site of Jesus Christ.
Inside of the Jordan that used to flow around here. It was flowing around here until the 12th century, and then it changed its course naturally. The river moved naturally for about 300 meters in the west.
This is the place where Jesus was baptized. And now we're going to visit the Church of John the Baptist in the River Jordan. The current Greek Orthodox Church was built on the top of the ancient chapel of the former monastery, which was preserved as a crypt. It's the spot where Jesus left his clothes to plunge into the waters of the Jordan River. Since it changed course over time, the Jordan River is now the border between the occupied West Bank and Jordan, where pilgrims are baptized today. Our journey takes us further to the south. We stopped at the lowest point on Earth, the Dead Sea. The water of the Dead Sea is warm, soothing, super salty, means about 10 times saltier than normal seawater. Smeared with black mud from the Dead Sea, and with some difficulties getting in. Floating effortlessly on our backs as we absorb the healthy minerals of the water was one of the most relaxing moments in Jordan. The next destination on our way south, the Salt Formations. These are literally salty rocky beaches, which are one of the unique places in the world. something we have never experienced before.
Šta je to Dudin? Šta si to našao?
Šećer.
Kakav je šećer?
Flan.
Pa da vidimo, testiraj.
We continue our discovery mission. We hike through a canyon to a waterfall and continue our journey towards Petra. We enjoyed every moment, the beautiful landscapes, a few camels on the road, and yes, we forgot to fill our car with gas.
We have some problems with gas, petrol. The driver very nervous.
Luckily, we somehow managed to get to Petra before sunset and catch this view. And then, the batteries ran out. Petra, one of the new 7 wonders of the world. For many, the main tourist destination in Jordan, and one of the most beautiful historical places in the entire Middle East.
Ready to go to the Petra?
I'm ready. I'm ready to go.
Are you ready to go to Petra? With the donkey and the horses.
With camel.
We got ready, prepared our gears, and some of us got extremely excited.
Ready, guys, for Petra?
Ready for Petra today. We're gonna rock it!
By entering the Petra area, the adventure begins. At the entrance there are so-called gym blocks and the obelisk tomb. The place looks already magnificent and we just started. And from here we agreed with some locals for a special tour that will lead us to the treasury.
Can you tell us what's your name?
My name is Barakat.
And where we are going now?
I want to take you to the view of the treasury from the top.
It's the best view in Petra
Of course,
here, right?
yes, yeah.
This is the guy who we recommend for
Enjoy
the
it,
next
my
time.
friend.
Thank you, shukran.
Yes.
The landscape looks like out of this world. It looks literally like we are on some other planet. A whole new experience. Our guy Barakat gave us some information about the area.
A sand rock. You see how?
Moving through the mountains to the treasury. We hope we are going to see it soon.
The ancient city of Petra was lost for a long time and was rediscovered in 1812 by the Swiss explorer Johann Burckhardt. So we also finally discovered our place, from where we can meet some local Bedouins and a magical view from above on the treasury. And this is the most unique way to invite people, from the edge of the cliff. A magical view, a stunning place, something we will never forget. And it's time for us to somehow go down to the treasury.
Vidi kako je. Zoom, pa ne možeš proći, nema nikako. Nisu oni bude, ajmo mi nazad, skroz iz švarca.
Finally, we managed to find a way down the mountain and to see the epic treasury at a close range. The origin of the treasury is attributed to a few legends, one of which is that it was used as a treasury of Egyptian pharaohs during Moses' time. Just like all other structures in Petra, the treasury was carved from the top to the bottom. To stand in front of one of the most famous facades in the world is a magnificent experience.
We just arrived in front of Petra. What do you think about the place?
Beautiful, amazing.
Can you explain us your emotions?
My emotions. Yes, it was a long trip from
The top?
from the top of the mountain
All the way down
all the way down.
to enjoy this beautiful view in front of us.
Petra, a rose-red city, half built, half carved directly into sandstone cliffs, was the capital of the Nabatean kingdom. And after several thousand years, we can still see their legacy carved into the rocks. The Nabateans were an ancient Arab tribe who rose from the local Bedouins thanks to their trading skills and strategic location between east and west into a powerful kingdom. It's incredible that something like this was built a couple of thousand years ago. The architecture of Petra is a combination of Hellenistic and Greco-Roman influences that creates a unique Nabatean art form. After visiting most of the magnificent tombs and structures, it was time for our last location. Climbing 850 steps, we found ourselves in front of one of the largest and oldest monuments in the world. The legendary monastery.
How do you like it?
It's amazing.
It's amazing.
It's even better than the treasury.
How you feel?
A little bit tired, but all in all, it was worth it.
Hidden behind huge rocks, the city of Petra, built thousands of years ago in the Jordanian desert, still preserves all the magic and mystery that its builders left behind. We reached our final destination in Jordan, Wadi Rum, also known as the Valley of the Moon.
How you feel today in Wadi Rum? Can you please tell me? Do you have any comments or not too much?
Really cold.
Really cold?
We haven't slept that well.
Why?
It was cold. My brother was snoring all the night. It was not possible to sleep.
Okay, and what you will do now?
Now we are waiting for the sunrise.
How did you sleep, Jasmin?
Slept
Yeah.
okay. For like 3 or 4 hours.
Good.
My friend was a bit quieter, so I could sleep.
Wadi Rum is very spiritual and by far the most dramatic in terms of landscapes, a crown jewel of Jordanian's ancient desert.
It's sunrise time. What do you have to say about this view and about the sun and about the place?
Only saying, look at this.
Look at this.
Have you ever seen a sunrise like this before? I have never. Now we return to the tent for some tea and traditional Bedouin music. It's time for an adventure to discover some of the secrets hidden in the Jordanian desert. With around 50,000 petroglyphs and inscriptions, the Wadi Rum desert is a truly unique place on Earth. Inscriptions were carved to mark routes to give signals to travelers. Some give directions to hidden springs, while others warn of various dangers. The following locations shape the history of the Middle East,
It's home of Lawrence of Arabia.
and probably the entire world.
View that Lawrence of Arabia once had.
Along with Prince Faisal bin Hussein, Lawrence of Arabia made his base in Wadi Rum during the Great Arab Revolt of World War I. The desert is full of natural phenomena and sculptures, natural bridges, arches, and incredible natural formations. Overlooking Overlooking the endless Jordanian desert and the Rocky Mountains, this place has the power to get you to think and to act. It can help you to slow your mind down. It allows you to connect to the world in a different way. We have come to the end of our Jordanian story. This is just a small part of what this country with such a deep history and incredibly hospitable people has to offer. And yeah, the most famous sentence you will hear: welcome to Jordan. And the next destination is